Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's the day. NHL 22 is right around the corner, and when I mean right around the corner, I mean right there. And it's got a Bowie knife, and it's coming for you, and I'm excited. A little hesitant, but we have the NHL 22 franchise mode plus Be a Pro deep dive. I was too lazy to write plus Be a Pro because my handwriting is crap, and that's it. But honestly, it's not going to be like the full 18-minute video. I'm going to react to it because I have yet to see it. I do see the title, and I've heard the rumors, and I've seen Twitter. Well, we'll get to it when it gets there, and I'll react to it as I see fit. I'm excited. I'm a little worried.
Welcome to the third
Intro, obviously. Clapperton. Actually, let me throw on both headphones. This will be way easier. You don't gotta, X Factor. Am I the only one that doesn't give a damn about X Factor? I hope it doesn't change the way I have to do franchise modes. Like, yeah, you can't win without an X Factor, right? Oh God. They should just go back to the NHL 14, like, Be a Pro, or like Live the Life. That was so cool, so simple, like interviews after the game, no animations, just, you know, it was so simple. You could put the points where you wanted to upgrade your attributes. I don't know. It was so simple and absolutely... Part 3 of another storyline. The peak of humanity was at NHL 14, and we have not come close. The conversations were the worst part about Be a Pro. It was the worst part, and that's the part they advertised. Oh my God.
Gold legacy meter player in the NHL.
Franchise mode, baby! It is time! My bread and butter, baby!
And the Seattle Kraken.
Obviously, this year with the Seattle team actually,
I'm glad they kept the expansion draft. That's cool. I'm surprised they didn't take out because, you know, we can't have 33 teams. I can't mathematically do it.
Or they can use an automated system based
on. Oh my God, that looks horrific. What are these colors?
On top of that,
oh my God, it's too bright, like a flashbang. Oh my God. Oh, this is so ugly. This looks unfinished. I don't know why. Last year, like, the layout was like pretty damn good. That's the one thing I'll give NHL 21. But this is just... Oh,
as a mode for them to continue.
Oh, it's so ugly. I don't know. I find that really ugly. It's too bright. It's too bright. You mean I have to look at this at 3 o'clock in the morning? It's gonna like burn my eyes out. Okay, so X Factors. Yeah, it just doesn't get me going. I don't know. Like, is that their big thing? Is that their big thing? Like, is that what I really have to look forward to in NHL 22 franchise mode? X Factors.
You want to be able to kind of draft these players so that you're able to maximize your team chemistry as well.
So X Factors now play into your overall lineup.
That is the... Why is it blue?
Yeah, so...
Why? That... I can't even see the green. What is that top number? Is that a +5? Bro, do you see this? Do you see that? That's so... I don't want to be a negative Nancy. I don't want to be that person. That's so bad. That's so bad. It's so bad. That's so ugly. I hope if they don't check, they're not even going to change that. That's awful. That's so bad. How do you get it that wrong? Like last year, that setup, perfect. Perfect. Don't touch it. Don't touch the colors. It was great. This is so... I can't see anything. I can't.
Work together can overcome poor line fit as well. So it does allow you for a little bit more of a grace if you have players that have very similar X Factors or work compatible X Factors.
I can't see the pluses on... You can't see the green on the chemistry. You can't see the number. You gotta squint.
Help outside of just 5-on-5 lines, such as one team.
This is gonna give me a conniption. How do they get a... Who tests this and who says it's good? How do you miss this bad? How do you miss that bad? How do you miss that bad? Oh my god! You can't see the chemistry!
So
you can't see it! You can't see it!
But if your players don't have a lot of X factors, you won't be necessarily negatively impacted by it. The other factors
oh my god! How is it that ugly? I mean, like, the top looks sleeker, I'll give it that. But it's too damn bright. You can't see the green. You can't see it. You can't see it. You can't see it. You can't see it.
We actually have one.
That's all they showed for franchise mode.
To NHL 22 post-launch. It's something you guys
post-launch, so this game isn't even completed.
Now and is the first
Bro, I want to be excited.
Gurn, can you do the honors of unveiling exactly?
I heard the rumors.
So I'm very excited to tell the community that we are planning on releasing
roster sharing. I wish I got my genuine reaction to that. That's really cool. That's cool. That is legitimately cool. But
and import them into franchise.
It comes out in December. So
from the community in their favorite mode. The roster sharing feature, we know the community has been asking for
yeah, we have.
It has files that are in the community. You can search for specific files.
Yeah, I mean, pretty standard roster sharing stuff if you have MLB, NBA. I think it's even on Madden. Like, it's pretty standard stuff. How are you just catching up to this? You know, like, the year is 2021, man. Like, we have the technology.
The purpose of the feature is to
okay,
the community to
I did not know we could change X factors. That was a big gripe of mine early on. I swear I heard from somewhere that it was set in stone X factors. Okay, so I'm not even going to finish the video. There's like a minute left. Roster sharing, so I'm going to take out my headphones. I'm going to talk like civilized people. Oh, and why are you so negative? It's because I want this game to be sick. The NHL community, the gaming community, all of it is... it can be so great. At its best, I've never seen anything greater than that. It's the best community I've ever been a part of. My problem is, if this was their highest priority, why is this not coming out on release day? Okay, I know. Difficult. I get it. But it's also such a simple feature that other EA games have and have had for years. Did they just start listening to us last year about what we wanted for years? There's so many talented people out there. Snipe and Score, Toogie24, fantastic. Look out for their rosters. They're gonna be sick, but this should be release day. Why is this not coming out release day? Yeah, it's December. That's not very long. That's not very long at all. You know what that reminds me of? NHL 15 when it came out to new gen, or I guess it would be PS4, Xbox, Xbox One, that generation. So like end of 2014. When you got it, there wasn't the ability to draft in the game. Now, they're not exactly the same thing. Yes, one is a very pivotal part of the franchise mode experience. One is something extra that should have been there for a while already, and roster sharing. If that's your selling point for franchise mode, that should be day one, because that was their deep dive. There's no substance there, and I hate to be a negative. I really do. I hate to be a negative Nancy. I also love being a negative Nancy. It's my favorite to complain. I love hockey, and it could be so much better, this game. I just have a bad feeling that it's not gonna be anything different. I feel like they've only put their efforts on X Factor. That wasn't really a deep dive. That wasn't a deep dive. That was, hey, here's our features, that's it. Can you show? Okay. No? Is that it? In franchise mode, they screwed the layout and the colors? That's okay. But roster sharing, that is something we've asked for a very long time. That is awesome. It should be out on day one, but no early December. Okay, I can live with that. At least we're getting it. Next game we'll have it, so on and so forth. We'll always have it after that. That's awesome. Roster, for the love of God, can I not film one goddamn video without the toilet going off? No, the answer is no. I need to move out. That's a gripe for me, because if it was their biggest priority, if it is their biggest selling point for the game, it should be out on day one. It feels like they don't want to say it's very unfinished. I don't know. And I get it's hard. Creating video games is hard. I understand that. I just feel it's such a simple feature. Roster sharing. I don't know why that feels like such a simple feature to have. Like, yeah, duh. Like, it just makes the community more creative. Like, when you get to the later months, like next August when the game is really stale, you could have so many cool things, and yes, we'll have roster sharing by then. But this should be out on day one. Now, I didn't see any other improvements to franchise mode. Yes, X Factors, baby, that's all we need. No one asked for that. I think a lot of people were asking for more abilities, like when you have like your puck skills, your skating, your physicality, your offensive stats, like that. We wanted more categories to differentiate between a Connor McDavid and, I don't know, like an Elias Pettersson. You want that distance. I don't know. It's just, I feel like they didn't really do anything. And that was their deep dive. So roster sharing, that's sick. That's exciting. That's awesome. We've been asking for that forever. I just can't help but to think that, you know, this game is, it's gonna be NHL 21 too. And I know, I'll make videos. I'm very excited to get back to recording. Yeah, and you know, new game, great. But we remember the problems we had last year, so I guess we'll have to wait for that. But until then, I guess we can only wait. December is right around the corner as well. Maybe that'll be a birthday present for me, roster sharing. But I'm really excited to see what the community will do. The community will make this game so much better than what the developers will. That make any sense? I really don't have much more to say because there's not much more to talk about. I mean, be a pro, okay, cutscenes, like it's like they didn't add anything. I don't know. I feel like there's no substance to what they just put out. We've waited and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited for Be a Pro and franchise mode stuff, and you obliterate the layout, which is a huge gripe for me. Be a Pro, I guess, you know, it's not going to be perfect, but I'm excited to start making content for it. It comes out like next week. When's October 12th? I know EA Play is like the 7th, but no. If you, I don't know, it comes out soon. And I'm excited to make content. I love hockey, and this is the only hockey videos I can make. I could do, like, you know, the PC games. I don't have a PC yet. I'm working on it. More live streams, hey. I don't know. Just not enough substance. Not enough meat on the sub.